Hello there YouTube. Today a review of a Ganzo knife, and as always I grab my cup of coffee. Cheers. And let's get on with it. You see the box that the knife came in. Actually a rather nice box for a knife around $20, euro, whatever. But very much okay, and as usual there's just a bit of paper and a pouch inside these Ganzo boxes. It is the Ganzo G720-G, and the last G stands for green in this case. As you can see, we have an axis lock with some thumb studs, and of course the Ganzo logo. A very broad blade and a very thick blade, but it is mostly flat grind. Maybe you could argue it's a hollow grind. I think it's a flat grind. Working blade, not very stabby, but definitely with a lot of belly and a lot of potential for doing some hard work with this one. Starting with the blade, it is 440C steel, and it says so on the blade as well up here. And as I said, sort of a drop point perhaps. Not very tactical blade, but then again, I don't use it for tactical mostly, so it doesn't bother me. And on top of the blade, a bit of jimping, not very rough in any way. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's there anyway. If you look at the handles, they're supposed to be G10, perhaps FRN, maybe G10, I don't know, and a lot of grinding to give you a better grip. If you look at the backside, mainly the same, but of course the pocket clip, which is very deep carry. It can be moved from one side to the other, so it can be both right and left. And actually at the bottom, a glass breaker. Not very, it doesn't stand out very much, but it's there. Fit and finish is well, a bit it's a bit rounded off all over. No really sharp edges. Just very nicely rounded off. The ergonomics are quite good. It lies firmly in hand. It is a big knife for me. I have size 9 hand, but it's definitely okay. You can see how much is actually, it can be used by people with bigger hands than me anyway. Reverse grip, nice as well. And draw cut, quite well too. Now, how about the action? Bit difficult behind the camera, but actually this knife is quite smooth. You can use the thumb studs, or you can use the axis lock for deploying it. Oh, I'm not doing this well behind the camera, I am sorry, but trust me when I say this is quite okay. And the blade more or less drops shot. Do be careful not to place your fingers in front of this blade. It is a heavy blade and it swings like a guillotine. Not much else to say about this knife. The Ganzo makes consistent quality at their price range. As I said, between $20 and $30 for some knives, and even cheaper, and still decent quality for the money, which is quite nice. Sometimes I have the problem that I think a lot of Ganzo knives look alike. This one doesn't look like anything else Ganzo makes, and I tend to go the same way that my friend Paddy he has a channel called Paddy's Potato Peelers. He doesn't want to find out or talk about which knives these Ganzo knives resemble, because they are not the same, and they have the Ganzo logo. They are not the same price-wise, and most of the time they are not the same size-wise. So who cares, really? So that's the way I think everybody borrows from everyone in this knife world, and well, doesn't really bother me. Sorry. With this, I would like to wish you a very nice evening, day, whatever it is in your country. Bye bye.